Hey kids, Poppa here. I'm making some pork chops tonight. I really felt like some pork chops, and this is such a simple recipe. I kind of got the inspiration from New York Times on a salmon dish, but I had to make it my own. Imagine that. So we have 3 nice, beautiful Chairman's Reserve. Just trim this up, pork chop. Bone in. Okay, those look great, great, great. Sweet Money. Sweet Money's won every world championship, I don't know how many times. It's great on chicken, wonderful on salmon, just begs for pork. You're begging right now? Oh, come on, Poppa, give me some Sweet Money. I didn't really do that, did I? Now, Sweet Money's got big salt. Don't let that fool you. It's also got honey bonded sugar. It's got garlic, it's got pepper, it's got everything you need. Now, what we want to do with the salt is we want to let, as I've told you if you've watched my videos before, we want the seasoning to sit here. We don't use binders. We let the moisture in the meat and the salt create its own binder. So what will happen is, as it sits here, it'll shine. Okay, so these are ready. They just need the rub to do their thing here. Now we're going to come over. Notice I always include you and say we. Just put them on this little board here. When you're doing any kind of meat, make sure you're aware of the cross-contamination. Use a separate plate for when it's raw. I got another plate for when it's done. So let's set these and let them sweat. Now, this is the fun part. If you blink, you're gonna miss it. Ready, class? Dijon mustard, tablespoon, brown sugar, teaspoon, Sweet Money hot. So you see we got the bitterness, the tanginess of the mustard. We have the brown sugar to bring some sweet elements. And then we got all kinds of stuff we're gonna put here. Here's a heaping teaspoon of Sweet Money hot. Let me show you a little pro tip. I live by the coast. And once you open the rub, they don't last very long, but as you know how much I cook, doesn't matter. But if you're going away, or if it's especially humid, once you open it, take a little saran wrap. That's what this is, see? Put it right there, tighten it up, and this thing will be as fresh as new the next time you use it. So remember, saran wrap for the pro tip for the win. Hare Krishna. Now, let's mix this up and taste it. This is all it is. This is really simple. Now, if you wanted to do some kind of pasta and make a sauce, double the recipe. Baste the pork right at the end. Maybe give it a little caramelization. And then with the remaining, you can, as long as it hasn't touched the pork, if it's here by itself, put it in a pan, a little half and half, a little cream, and you make a nice little mustard cream sauce. Now let's see if I need to adjust this. I think a pinch more sugar. Maybe a dash of the Sweet Money hot. It's okay to adjust things. Now, we're gonna cook these on the gas grill. And what's gonna happen is we're gonna give it its jockey marks, as I call it. Perfect. Perfect. Is that Madonna over there? So let's go with a teaspoon, a tablespoon and a teaspoon, tablespoon and a half. Okay, this is ready. It's perfect now. All right, we're gonna go outside and cook the pork chops. Okay, we're out at the trusty gas grill. Let's put these on. Okay, let's close this. Give me about 2 minutes. We don't want to burn them too bad. I'm gonna try and keep the jockey marks intact. You know, the nice crisscross. Is everybody having fun? I am. I'm having a wonderful time. I'm getting to cook. Okay, let's check. Oh, is anybody watching at home? Okay, let's do it. Now, after this goes for its 2 minutes, which we're going to do, we're going to put it on the shelf on the far end of the grill and put a probe in it and roast it till it gets to 139. If you want your pork between 140 and 145, I'm going 139. Give me a little bit of residual cooking shit in it by the time we eat it around 143, 144, which sounds like I'm landing an airplane, but it's understanding the internal temperature of the meat. A couple things I like to do, really important. So that's 80, equally as beautiful. Since it's the thin one, I'm going to put it on the far end here. Do you see that on the grill? This is the medium one. Perfect too. It's going to come in here like this. And the big boy, so you guys see that? Let's monitor the big one. And let's monitor the baby on the other end. Now you just sit back. You sit back, you have your cool cocktail, you watch your game, you do whatever you want. I'm going to turn this down on this side just a little bit. I'm going to still keep it fairly hot. It's about 2/3. But let's see what happens here. We'll watch our temperature and then we're going to baste. So see in a little bit. Okay, we're 135. How nice these look. Check it. Beautiful. Done. 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 Here comes the fun part. So you see the marks are going that way. So I want them to go this way. Baste them with this beautiful brown sugar. Okay. Do some more basting. What I want to do, flip these over and get the other side done. Okay, we're caramelizing it a little bit. Now keep in mind we did brown sugar. Brown sugar burns quickly, so we're going to be watching this. Now, what we're going to do here, see how I'm using the grill a lot of ways. Using this corner, I'm using this shelf to put these over about here. Just to kind of roast some of the sauce on. It's only give me a second. Full thin coating, veneer. I like that. I've never used veneer when cooking. Okay, these are done. They're going to come over here. Turn her off. Good night. Let's go inside and eat them. Pork chops are resting beautifully. Let's toss the salad. Delish. I can make just the right amount. I get lucky at cards every once in a while too. Just make sure, because we got to make little Louie happy. This is such a good, like, left field salad. You're not expecting it to be great, but it is. I'll turn off this light. Hey, it's night. The light's a little different. Here we go. We got our salad. Plate these bad boys up. Make sure you get to see the grapefruit and the avocado for the pictures. We're ready to eat, kids.